Fishing with Matt live stream. Today we are down Warsash. I'm on my own. As some of you, or most of you will know, Dan is on his, well, he's on his own. He's with Neil down gill kicker tonight. I was going to go with Dan to gill kicker, but I've chosen to come off to Warsash tonight for stingrays. So let's see what we can get. There's potential that stingrays have been coming out down here this year. Don't think I've seen too many stories down Warsash. They definitely last year happened, so hoping to get one this year. I did try the same spot last year, didn't have much luck, so had no luck actually. I literally caught nothing. We've got a little bit of weed in the water, which is a bit scary, but hopefully we'll be able to fish through that and get into the fish. Jay, how you doing, Richard? Fishing with a goat. Paul, nice to see you guys. We're fishing, yeah, Warsash, and unfortunately I've positioned myself right by the path, so there's probably going to be loads of people coming over and being awkward for a couple of hours until it gets dark. I'm at Dan, said hi, and you're having a fish off? No way, no way. There's no way we're having a fish off when I'm down here. The fishing up there is way better than here. Dan is fishing in more lucrative waters. There'll be the odd Smoothound down here, but yeah, gonna try for the stingrays. We've got 2 different stingray baits, and then there'll be 2 different Smoothound baits. Stingrays take ragworm and they take peeler crab, and I've got squid and I've got peeler crab obviously for Smoothound. So we've got 2 baits out there for either a stingray or a Smoothound. First rig, basically this is the first time I've ever done this really, but I've got a 2-hook pennel. I'm going to be using that for the stingrays with ragworm. Just passing the message on lol. Dan says it's a fish off com. Well, tell Dan it's definitely not. He also says hi. Tell him I say hi and it's not fish off because there's no way I'm going to catch more than him. Yo, hi Simon, how you doing? Yeah, go over there and tell him it's not happening. Nice to see you, Stuart. Right, I'm going to get a bait on the go, I think. But yeah, I never use 2 hooks, so I'm not very good at using them, but for this, pretty sure you got to wrap around your line like that and then hook for a ragworm and it's happy days. So hopefully we can get something like that with a nice long bit of ragworm on there. We got some good ragworm from down Rovers earlier on. I only got half a pound, which was 10 quid. Not a fan of that. But yeah, if we're going to be going off, then we got to use the ragworm, I guess. Probably got a good maybe 4 or 5 baits for the stingrays with ragworm, and then obviously peeler crab. We'll have to hope on that. But yeah, I haven't got any rods out, so we're going to get this one set up. Look at that, that's a lovely ragworm. Chuckle, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Brian, tight lines. Appreciate that, Don. Brian, how you doing, mate? Thanks everyone coming over, I do appreciate it. Look at that, Will's gone live as well. Crikey. But yeah, look at that, that is a nice old ragworm, that's huge. Gonna be threading 3 of these or so, 3 or 4 down the line. And yeah, going for that stingy boy. Come on. Gonna cut that little bit off there. Yeah, I'll probably have a couple of awkward encounters with people tonight because I'm right by the path where people walk down. So until it gets darker, there'll probably be people going past and I'll have awkward looks on my face of please don't talk to me sort of thing. I'm not an awkward person, but just don't want to have the awkward conversations with people, do you know what I mean? Right, if this ragworm can go on there. Peter, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. I'm going to feed the ragworm down the line, if I can get it up. Got a hook stuck in me, nice. Come on. I was trying to not break the ragworm up, but there you go, it's releasing some juice I guess now. There's a bit of weed down here, so it's a bit scary. I'm not a big fan of that. This happened last year when I came down here. And that was alone without Dan as well. So hopefully we don't have a repeat of last year and catch nothing. Jeffrey, how you doing? Nice to see you. George, how you doing? Great to see you. That is one busted ragworm I put on there. Crikey, that was awful. Right, there's one of 3. These are nice and juicy, these. Nice fat juicy ones. Dan's got a pound of ragworm, half pound of ragworm as well, so he's going to be potentially trying for a stinger. I'm not sure what he's going for down there with his rag, but I'd imagine he's going to try for a stinger as well. Sorry I haven't got a rod out already. I was went to go talk to some people fishing down there. They said they've had a small bass. Dean, how you doing, mate? They said they're leaving soon. They've only had a small bass. And that the stingers are probably a couple of weeks away down here, but you never know. All right, there's ragworm number 2. I'm going to get it all on the hook and then I'll show you the bait. Where's that ragworm gone? Oh, it's there, okay. I thought I lost the entire ragworm, man, Christ. Yeah, these are probably pushing 75p each, these ragworm, which is a bit annoying, but there you go. Expensive bait. I don't normally buy them, I really don't. I try to stay away from them. There's to be fair to them, other tackle shops that are still offering it at £16 a pound, but I just didn't have the time to go down that way today. So there you go. Right then. Here we go. Stingray bait number 1. We got a 3/0 hook, quickie hook down the bottom, and then we got another 3/0 up the top. I'm going to try and get this. I'm really bad at using 2 hooks, I hate it, but there you go. Going to bring that hook down, wrap it around the line a few times, and then put it through the ragworm. Oh, that don't look too bad, there you go. Hook in there, and there's a hook down the bottom in this ragworm there, as you can see right there. So got 3 nice ragworm. That's an ideal stinger bait, so we'll get that chucked out. It's on a pulley panel as well, so I can clip this down. So I'm going to clip that bottom hook on. I'm going to put the rod up first, obviously wash my hands, and then we'll be fishing for the stingers. The guys over there, they said not to chuck it out too far because there's weed, which is really annoying. So I don't know, I've got my waders on as well, so I might wade out a little bit and see what we can do. I'll test the water first, my waders, and then go out. Raw and peeled prawns, brilliant bait, elastic wrapped up, nice one. What engine did you use on your old Civ? I had an 8 horsepower Johnson, 1996, something like that, 2-stroke. It was an absolute beauty. I sold it for like 750 quid a couple of months, probably 2 months back, and I kind of regret it, but there you go. I got 250 quid more than what I paid for it, but I did rebuild it fully, sort of thing, so it is what it is. I might get a 9.8 Tohatsu's 2-stroke as well as my 15 4-stroke, because that 15 bloody heavy, but there you go. Stinger's coming a bit closer anyway. Okay, that's cool beans. Yeah, it's good down there. I've been down here at low tide last year, and you can see where the imprints were. That's £5. Yeah, please, Jeffrey, don't. Honestly, I know. That is awful. It is pretty disgusting to think about it. Right then, let's get this all sorted out then. The worst thing is when you watch it fly off the hook. That's the worst. Right, here we go. Let's go for the Stingray, baby. Right then, that's probably about 20 metres out or so. I reckon there's going to be loads of bass out there, so hopefully the school bass don't just rip that apart in seconds, or crabs. I think crabs last year was what killed me. But yeah, to be fair, £10 of rag is not going to get me that far. Probably got another one there. I'll come back to the chat in a second, everyone. Just to see how much rag I've got. I'll put another 5 or so baits with the ragworms, not too bad. 6 baits for 10 quid. It's obviously expensive, but there you go. Watch £1/4 of worms land on the world's greediest dab. Oh, I saw that. Well, at least I saw someone catch a dab on just a mackerel head or something, massive mackerel head. Crazy. Cheers, Jay, appreciate that. Got Suzuki DT25 in the shed, but no boat to put it on. I like the sound of that, Dean. How much do you want for it? How you doing, Paul? How many knots did you get out of that? We just picked up a 5 as it was fairly cheap. Hopefully it works all right. I think me and Dan tested it. I don't know how this happened, but I think I actually got 25 knots down Hailing Island with just me on my 3.3 on my old boat. But I know it sounds absolutely stupid, but I genuinely think I had a speed thing up. I had 25 knots on there. That was actually with Dan in the boat. 25 knots on a 3.3 with an 8 horsepower is mental. I haven't got that out of the 15 yet, but a 5 depends on what size boat and how many people you got on it. But a 5 you're probably looking at maybe 12, 13 knots with a solo. I had a 4 horsepower Suzuki DT4, like 1980 something that I bought off my neighbour next door. Non-runner. Oh, Owen, of course. Are you? Yeah. Are you Chris's son? Are you? Or not son? Grandson. I think that makes that jogs rings a bell. Grandson, yeah. I'd probably try and get 8 if you can. 8 horsepower 2-stroke. With 2 of you and 5, you're probably looking at 9 knots ish, probably 9 or 10. If you want to have a bit of fun, definitely go for an 8 plus. I think you can get a 10 2-stroke on that sib. It's a 2-stroke, yeah. That thing probably sips fuel. Just find them is hard, mate. Yeah, I know, yeah. It's got to be patient. I found it was weird, that one. The guy that was selling, still got my keys, Christ. Sold the 8 horsepower to me. He was a bit weird. He sold like loads of outboards to other people, and I think it might have been broken when I first got it, but I fixed it myself. There you go. Well, I'm gonna carry on getting baits set up, otherwise I'm just gonna be here talking like a dummy. But yeah, if you want to get some good speed out of it, I'll go for a 8 if you can. No worries. There's a bit of wind, so I'll try and set the tent up soon. Yeah, a little bit of wind. 21 people, 21 likes, appreciate everyone. Where's all the fish? Ah, the way Dangles is. Yeah, pretty much. Has Dan caught anything yet? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he's caught a 20-pound Smoothound. So down here is different to where Dan's at. I'm only, what, probably 10, 15 miles away from him along the shore. But you get 2 tides down here. So high tide was about 7:30 initially, and that was a bigger one. And then about 10:30 there's another tide that's a little bit lower, but still high tide. On the listing for the tides, it doesn't say anything about low tides. I don't know how it works overly, but I'd imagine it's going to go down a little bit and then start coming up again. Which is good news, hopefully. It's pretty good conditions for the stingers. The water looks a little bit murky, which probably isn't the best. Obviously, I've never caught one before, so I wouldn't 100% know, but done a bit of research. Apparently, you want a high tide in the evening on a nice warm day, and the water to be pretty calm. And that's what we're going to have tonight, I'd say. So the odds are looking pretty decent. As long as my baits don't get stripped by crabs and school bass, we got every chance in the world. But yeah, we got peeler as well, which is another Smoothound and a bait for the stingers. I'm going to try wading out a little bit, see if I can get a bit more distance. You know, the guys over there said that there's weed further out. So just fingers crossed we don't get that. You're trying to look like down with that, fluffing your chin. Everyone bullies me for that. Stop it. It's like, that's like what? 4 days growth, something like that. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Some people have certain genes, and Dan's what? 7 years older than me, so leave me alone. Yeah, if anyone didn't know, Dan is 7 years older than me. I'm 23 and he's 30. Don't have to cast far for stingers. No, that's cool, David. I've only got that one about 15, 20 metres out. Actually, to be fair, I talked to the guys over there and they said recently someone had a 3 or 4 pound stinger out, so that was over there. My fingers crossed. Well, I said I've been down here before last year when it was low tide, and you can see the hallmark sign of stingers being around with sort of holes in the ground where they buried themselves. Had one yesterday, 5 foot of water on the boat. Oh, nice, mate. Where was that from? Yeah, you can see where they've been in the mud. So obviously they like to wallow down and hide, sort of thing. So I've definitely seen that down here before last year. I know people don't like them, but I need to get some bells again. Or something along the lines of that. Lovely evening for it. Lovely evening. It's going to be crazy if we do get one tonight. Crazy and scary. Right then, next bait we're going to go with peeler. This line's a little bit, well, I wouldn't say frayed, but a little bit roughed up maybe. Probably worth just salt. That tastes awful. Right, we're going to go for a peeler on this bait. We've already got the ragworm out there, so there's no point doing them. I've got softies, I've got peelers. Haven't got any hardbacks tonight. But that should do. Well, plenty of crabs if the hounds come to play. But yeah, you got a lovely hand-caught frozen peeler. Unfortunately, can't say where I got them from because otherwise everyone will flock down there. Just the way it is. I'll happily say where I'm fishing. I do have a GoPro equipment. Should start filming the fishing trips. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. It started off as a bit of fun for me. It still is. It's you know, Dan says you should go fishing for the fishing, but I like recording and doing the YouTube videos out of it. And the live streams, that's half the reason I go these days, is to do the live streams. Oh no, I just busted that, didn't I? Idiot. I just busted a peeler crab, nice. Still a bit frozen. Right, what we're going to do is I'm just going to crush that shell and we'll send it out like that then. Whip it on, send it out. Yeah, another favourite bait of the Stingray and obviously the Smoothound, the peeler crab. "26 people, 27 likes, thank you so much everyone. Obviously we're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. We've had some really good growth from last week. Probably gained about 30 subscribers last week. So if you are new to the channel, haven't subbed already, do hit that sub button. Appreciate if you share the live out as well, that'd be amazing. Oh. Was that a bite or was that just a bit of waviness? Honestly, I only want that rod to go off for a stinger, nothing else. A big bass maybe, I'll take a, you know, £5 plus bass. To be fair, anything, a keeper bass I'd take, but I don't want to be getting crappy fish on that tonight. Planning on going out with Dan tomorrow as well, so be sure to keep your eyes peeled for another live stream from both of us. Right then. Fingers crossed, eh? Yeah. I've got the triple ragworm with some panel on closer in than that, so I'll have a peeler.
I mean, if you've got frozen peelers.
Yeah, I've got one myself, got some softies and stuff like that.
I'd say if it was fresh, I wouldn't worry and waste it, but you might be lucky.
Yeah, never know.
Well, like I say, the second tide will be from the pot.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were going to fish till 10, but obviously no fish till 8. So, yeah, I mean, you can only try, mate.
Yeah, you get a school bass road with it, or big size, decent bass with it? You had a bass, did you?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't take your
I
ragworm.
wouldn't fish here. You got another good net.
Yeah.
And then we're going to fish it a lot.
Yeah.
For stingers.
Fair enough.
Park Shore's even better. You know Park Shore?
No.
On the Beauty Estate, that's even better.
Fair enough. Yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. You never know. Don't try, don't catch, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I wouldn't know. 29 likes. Cheers, everyone. How you doing, Rick? Nice to see you. Just check the chat. Nice one. Bit random, isn't it? Yeah. Well, apart from the bag of poo there, isn't there? Yeah. Cheers, guys. Have a good one. So we've got a stinger bait on the right rod, and then on the left rod we've got a by stinger bait I mean I've got ragworm. 3 ragworm on the left rod. I have got a peeler crab. Gonna put a 3rd rod out with squid, I think, and you know, hope for the best. Definitely not gonna be a fish off with Dan, because he's definitely gonna catch more than me, guaranteed. So we'll try our best though. We're hoping for a fish of a lifetime sort of thing, so we'll see. Potential for me to go to get more rag tomorrow and go to Littlehampton and try down there. We'll see. And I won't go that far, I'd go a little bit closer than that, but they'll definitely catch them down that way, so I might try and catch some rays tomorrow night as well. We shall see what transpires. But yeah, I'm going to set up my 3rd rod. I know I've had really bad luck with my 3rd rod when I've been fishing with it, so maybe this will be the time when it brings the good luck. I think it has an excellent chance of these conditions. Yeah, them stingers fight well, better than a howl mat. I'd imagine so, especially if they're decent size. What did you catch yours on, David? Was it going for them, or was it just a bit of luck that you had one? Yeah, probably got 5 or so more ragworm baits and then I'm out. Had my fish of a lifetime last August. What was that, Paul? Is the audio quality and video quality all right? I know that most of my streams at the moment have had out of sync audio, which is random, I don't know why. But I walked up and down the beach to try and get a bit of service, so hopefully the video quality is good. I did probably like 15 speed tests for the internet. £3 triggerfish, that's banging, that is, that's sick, fair play. Yeah, I wouldn't say, well, the best fish I've caught is probably the cod I had in the Solent. So that's probably the best fish I've ever had. After that, probably my fullback ray. I think my biggest one was probably off the boat in the Solent as well, but I had one off Eastney in Portsmouth probably 2 years ago now. That was my first ray ever. Audio good, picture a bit blurry for me. Oh, here we go again. I tried my best, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's the one. Good one, David. Happy days. Yeah, so the water around here is not very deep. I think probably about 20 metres out. It's probably about 1 metre high. So I might be able to take this one and wade out a little bit and get myself into some deeper water for the hounds. I was trying to squid out on this one. All right. Video focus a bit here and there, but okay if you stay still. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Happy days, cool. Just be careful of wooden pylons down here, because there's definitely, yeah, wooden pylons. Going to be fishing all pulley pennels on this evening. I've actually got the 2-hook pulley pennel on the right rod with the stinger bait. That's literally the first time I've used a double hook one. I always, if I buy a rig with a double hook on, I cut the second hook off. Was targeting on ragworm. Oh, nice one, happy days. Yeah, I literally normally cut the second hook off when I have a rig like that. But I think I might finally grow out of that. Entrance pull harbour on ragworm, happy days. Trigger fish. Yeah, I think I've might grow out of not using the double hook pulley pennels, because you apparently catch more fish on them. So we'll see. I was going to do an up and over rig for this, but I want to help Dan down his work. I finished at about 2:30 and went to go get ragworm, and Dan said he'd want some, and he was going down gill kicker. So I went down to his work to give his ragworm and say I'm probably going to Warsash, mate. I was on the fence, I was 50-50. But yeah, I stayed down his work for an hour and a half, had a drink, and helped him do some washing up and stuff. You'll be surprised how many fish catch with a hop hook. Well, we'll see, won't we? Is it you that uses the Penrath combos? My colleague is looking to get back into fishing and asked me if they're okay. Do you see the deal? Yeah, definitely. It is me. That's them out there. I've had them for, what, 2 years, had no problems at all. Haven't had the real service, anything like that. Been sweet as a nut, nothing wrong with them. If you treat them well, they'll last. I think I've lost the insert to one of the eyes because I plonked it on the floor. That's the only thing wrong with it at the moment, and I've had no problem otherwise. But the tip action on them is really nice. Hello there, Fishing Dorset Live. foot was the wrasse you had, and you definitely had some good fish on them. Yeah, I caught my PB Smoothounds on it. I think I might have had a double one last year, I don't know. But I've definitely caught some good fish on them. The only thing I would say, it's not like a 6 and bait sort of thing where the tip's heavy and you can cast massive baits. I have cast 6 ounce weights with a whole mackerel on, but it was very dodgy, very dodgy. That's all I'll say. But yeah, you can cast 6 ounces weights on them. That's what they're rated up to. So there you go. Happy days. 31 minutes on the live, 31 likes. Cheers, everybody. Do appreciate it. Just about to get the 3rd rod in. Hopefully it won't curse me. I blanked down here last year. Adam, how you doing? I need some messages to get out, don't I? I stripped your 7HT reels completely. 30 years old, looked after, still use them today. Nice, Dean. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah, I should do that sort of thing probably. But yeah, don't have the time. Well, I'm going to put a squid on this one, I think. And we'll see what we can get with that. Sam's squid, of course. Lovely stuff. The good stuff, the best stuff. Probably the best squid you can get. For everyone that's tuning in, on the yellow and green rod, we've got a double pulley pennel on, double hook pulley pennel with 3 ragworms for a stinger. On the leftmost rod, we have got a peeler crab, which is for stingers and for smoothhounds at the same time. You can get smoothhounds down here, you can get stingers, you never know. Well, what I'll do, I've got the squid on this one. I'm going to walk out and see how far I can get. If it's worthwhile, then I'll give it a go and cast this one out further than what I could normally. And yeah, I'll pan you all around so you can see the rods and see me going for a swim. So back in a second, everybody. Fingers crossed there's no holes in these waders. Or that I fall over. Happy days. Look out for them bites. Look out for them bites. I don't think it's be worth it. Floor around here is muddy as well, so you never know. Can't be a 2-hook pen off a bait presentation, indeed. I can agree with that. Right then, we're going to get the squid chucked out normally. We'll try and launch this one as far as we can. The other one's a bit more conservative. I think we've got the ragworm probably about 15-20 metres and the peeler 20-25 metres. This one I'm going to chuck out as far as I can, but I don't know, I need to work on my casting technique for multipliers because I haven't practiced with them. So yeah, I'm going to get this chucked out everyone. the baits are all set for this evening so far. Just to get my stuff set up in a nice orderly fashion, and we're good to go. What I'm going to probably do is turn the camera around as well, so it just concentrates on the rods, so you guys don't have my silly face in the way. Very nice. We'll do that now. Pack some stuff away quickly. Don't want to lose my rod bags in the wind. $33 likes, cheers everyone, 26 people here. Great to see you all. Fingers crossed we can get into a stinger or a cheeky Smoothound tonight. You never know. They're both pretty rare down here. Can't help with your multiplier. Oh, you can help me, nice one. Nice one. Forgot the rod, what's that, what do you mean? What do you mean, David? Well, I'm going to turn this round so you guys can see the rod without it auto-focusing on me every time. Coolio. Gotta set the tent up as well. Sort of set up on the wrong side for the wind, really. I was more trying to get out of the sun, so I'm going to set the tent up and then move my stuff, I reckon. And hopefully we get some decent Wi-Fi. Bring on the Stingrays though, bring on the Stingrays. I think I want to try and make it my goal this year to catch one, so I may be doing quite a few sessions in different places to try and get one. And it may be near, well, I ain't gonna say nothing until I'm down there tomorrow, if I do go. Chicken and chips washed down with apple juice, nice one. Yeah, if I do go out tomorrow, I'll tell you where I'm going. But I've sort of planned with Dan to go to Hailing Island area tomorrow. Nice one, Rick. Really? Where's that, David? That's crazy. Bit awkward. That is a little bit awkward. You're coming with me. We set up the little cabin out of the wind. Sun's gone down a little bit more, so we're Gucci. What is different about your reels? What do you mean what's different about my reels? Don't think there's anything different about them. Picture looks a bit grainy on my phone right now. Oh well, there it is. Think you have different line? Don't think so. I haven't had changed my line in a bit. Quite a while. But I'll actually get my rest of my stuff and then we'll sit tight and see if we catch anything. Coolio. Yeah, so we've got some lovely ragworm from down Rovers that I got earlier. That's Coolio beanios. We got the crabs, soft back crabs and peeler crabs that I got myself. And then some Sam squid from Rovers as well tonight. Lovely job. Hopefully we're not getting swamped by weed. South Coast Dangler had anything yet? Anybody? Anyone know? As I said earlier, we got a double high tide here. I have no idea how it works, but 7:30, which has already gone past, was the first one, and then about 10:30, 10 o'clock is the second one. So we'll be here till 10:30 definitely, and then depending on how the fishing goes, we'll potentially carry on till after that. We'll definitely try our hardest to get a fish out. If the weed gets in the way, it could be a bit upsetting. As soon as I heard that, I was thinking about turning around and going somewhere else, but a bit of a walk to get here, about a 10-minute walk. It's not that bad, I guess, but yeah. Once you're down here, your fate's really sealed. So hopefully the weed doesn't get in the way. I reckon when it gets dark down, we'll get into some stuff, some hounds. So if anyone who hasn't been here from the start, on the left rod, single rod, I've got squid. In the middle, which is the highest rod, on the right two, that has got peeler crab on it. And then on the bottom rod, far most right one, we have got a double pulley pennel hook with a ragworm on it for the stinger. So fingers crossed tonight we can get a stingle boy. Stingle boy. Stingray. Been live for 47 minutes already, okay. So that stingray bait's probably been out there for 40 minutes or so. What's the time? 8:30 already, okay. And we've probably got about 5 stingray baits, so realistically, I can put another stingray bait on in about another 15 minutes or so. If I'm staying here till 10:30, it's another 2 hours, another 4. So yeah, every hour, I'm gonna look to change. Every 45 minutes, hour, I'll look to change the stingray bait, just so we've got a good rotation, I guess. I know it's not the best, but with £0.5 or 6 baits for a stingray being £10, it's a bit dodgy, isn't it? That's what, £1.50 each, £1.60 each. Isn't too bad, but it's not fun. I guess the same as a crab, innit? That's why I gave up Saturday evening due to weed. What was that, Paul? Shane and JD, I take it you fish with Adam when carp fishing is a non-caring chap about his gear. It's called Rusty Rig. Is Adam a Rusty Rig? The boy. I fished with Jay before. I fished with Shane actually, last year. Met Shane down Bournemouth Beach. Bournemouth Beach? Can't remember. Probably something like that. And met Jay down Town Quay a few times. Actually went down with Jay to meet Shane. Very nice. Need to get myself down that way again for Blonde Ray's pool. Yeah. The beach where, what's it called, is the pier. Southbourne Beach, that's the one. Something like that. Southbourne? I don't know. Boscombe Pier, that one, just a little bit to the left of that beach. The sandy one. I hate sand. But yeah, I want to get down there for Rays again. Meet up with Shane. Be great to go over to Guernsey as well, because you get to meet Dano and what's his name? Jay. Is his name Jay? I forget his name. You know, Smash Fearson. Can't think of his name. There you go though. Matt Buddy, we'll have to see. Have to have another session. Indeed we did. Well, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm sorry everyone. What's Smash's name? Can't remember. But yeah, going to Guernsey would be pretty sweet. Get to see Paul as well. Big Paul eel. Clyde Wootton, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Smashes Jay. Yeah, I thought I said that. I did say that. Nice to see you. How you doing, Clyde? We are down Warsash for the Smoothounds tonight. Never had it, not Smoothound. Oh my god, what's going on with me? It's Stingrays. Stingrays and Smoothounds. I've never had a Stingray before. I've fished here once before and I blanked. That was last year. Potentially about the same time. I'm gonna have a look now. I'm gonna have a look on my other phone and see if it's exactly the same day. Imagine that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look when it was. I wouldn't be surprised if it was literally today last year. It would be a crazy coincidence. We're going to do a bait check on the ragworm in about 10 minutes. Already gained 4 subs. Thank you so much, everyone. I do appreciate it. On the way to 1,000. Really going to try and get it this summer within the next month or two. I imagine I'm going to get to 900 by hopefully 2 weeks, 3 weeks time. And then after that, 1,000 should hopefully come pretty quickly with people being supportive. That's usually what happens. You get a nice big push. Oh, my phone's going to die. Second phone's going to die before I can even see. Let's have a look. A year ago. June 14th. May, June, yeah, so 2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time from last year, I fished down here twice. Can't remember being here twice, to be fair. Apparently it was twice. Matt, are you near the point at Warsash? The point is literally just down there. I'm by the entrance there. If you know where that is, then you know where that is. I think it's Cow's Lane. I mean, there's a footpath, and I chose here because it had the best service out of the entire beach. I walked up and down the beach and got the best service here, so there we go. Yeah, Cow's Lane, yeah, that's the one. Don't rob my car, I do appreciate it. There's nothing in there. And don't come and mug me. Thank you, guys, I appreciate it. Yeah, I won't normally say where I am, sort of thing, until later on, but there you go. It is what it is. If people know, and people know, most of the local people know these places. Michelle, how you doing? Nice to see you. Good evening. Gotta be checking that ragworm bait soon. Been out there for 45, 50 minutes. Then we'll check the peeler crab, and then we'll check the squid bait. Don't think I've seen any 100% bites. I might have had a couple of bites on the ragworm, but I'd expect that to be fair. Last year I got weeded out and crabbed out, so let's hope we don't get a repetition of that. I'd love to at least catch a Smoothound tonight, at the minimum. Hey Michelle, babe. Hey babes. Hi. Lovely sunset. You can see the orange over, well, that's Fawley, isn't it? Fawley Power Station. And there's Cowshot on the left over there. I believe that's Fawley. Smells like really fishy around here. When I went for a quick wade, it literally like reeks of like mackerel oil. So I don't know what that's about. Very random. The conditions down here as well, I don't get it. It was a forecast for 13 knot winds, which is pretty rough. But there is no wind whatsoever and it's flat calm, so it is pretty much perfect condition for stinger. Right now, it's prime time for a sting. I've thought about it as well. Got two hounds, one smooth, the other rough. Rough hound, is that a dogfish? Yeah, if we do catch a stingray tonight, maybe a 5% chance that I'd sting myself intentionally to try getting the Daily Mail, that sort of thing. Get a bit of channel growth, get past that 1k subscribers a bit quicker. YouTuber in the local area in Southampton gets stung by stingray live on his live stream. They'd suck that up, they would. They'd love that. Collies, I imagine that's probably doggies. Also corrected. Or border collie, you never know. But yeah, if we catch a stingray, 5% chance I sting myself. Now I've said it, it's probably no point, but there you go, good fun nonetheless. A few more minutes and we'll check that ragworm. It's upsetting really, £10 for half pound. But yeah, potential that I might go fishing during the day with Dan. Yeah, you never know, about midday, 1 PM, we're going down Haley Island. I won't say exactly where, so people don't just turn up and mug us. Or at least take our spot per se. But then after that, he probably plans on going off one of the beaches in Haley. Just put a rag over it. It's a sting. Yeah, I know, yeah. No worries, Jay. We'll get to that part when we get one. But yeah, about 1 PM, we're going to be fishing down Haley somewhere. And then after that, we'll move somewhere else. Dan probably plans on going to Haley area. But if I go get another pound of ragworm, he might be tempted to go to Littlehampton way. Or a little bit closer than that, because Littlehampton's probably a good 45-minute hour away. We'll see though. Dan was saying something about the undulates earlier on when I was working with him. Good fun. For those that don't know, me and Dan are both chefs. And I met Dan, what, probably 2 years, well maybe 3 years ago now. 2.5 years, 3 years, probably 2.5. Met Dan 2.5 years ago when I started working with him. He still works at the same place, so I don't anymore. Still work nearby, but every now and then I go round to his work and have a beer, reminisce of the times, and help him do some washing up for the boys. Make him cook me dinner as well. Happy days, he cooked me dinner tonight. Shout out to the Dingo Dongo. Yeah, good times. 34 people here, 40 likes, do appreciate it. Yeah, Joe, I've got a rag with me. Little Hampton's been fishing well lately, yeah. I think that's where Fish On, the tackle shop, had 12 rays yesterday or something like that. Stingrays. Walla walla walla. What a lovely evening. Lovely evening at least, eh? Getting out of the house in the fresh air. Your boy works at the golf club. Which one's that? That nearby, is it? Near Swanage? Oh, fair enough. I don't really go that way ever, but fair play. Is he a chef as well, is he? What was his name, Chief? The boy. You never know. Well, regrettably, I'm going to have to bring that ragworm bait in a minute and see how it's going. Feels a bit sad bringing it in. I guess it's about the same as a peeler crab when you buy it from the shop though, isn't it? £1.60 a bait. Very silly. Nice one. Right, we'll bring that one in. You never know, maybe there's a stingray sat on it. No point sitting out there with no bait though, if there has been crabs and school bass and stuff like that. Stingray or seaweed? What will it be? Right, tighties, the bait's all gone. And there's a tiny bit of seaweed on the line. It's not a huge amount, but it is quite nasty stuff. I'm not going to get these pre-baited up with ragworm, since we don't have a lot of ragworm, but yeah. We've got 2 other rods out there anyway. But yeah, it's going to quickly bait these back up again. The ragworm has all been taken apart from just 2 heads. So there's something out there taking it. Whether or not it's a stinger having a peck, you never know. Never know. We'll check the peeler crab in a minute after we've got this one back out again. And hopefully we don't have too much of a problem with the weed. Same again though, what we're doing, we're going to feed 3 ragworms. 2 large ones and 1 small one. We're going to do the 2 big ones all the way up the line, and then the smaller one I'm going to dangle halfway up. Just for a bit of attraction purposes. If I'll put 1 all the way on, and then the other 2 I'll dangling. South Coast dangle. Oh, he dropped his tail. What a poo. What a stinky poo. He's splitting himself into like 40 pieces. Go away. Leave me alone. It's not what I want. There's number 2. It's going to get another smaller one put on there. And that'll be another bait done up. There you go, that one will do. Ideally, you probably want to put another couple on. And to be fair, what, it's 8:45, so I might put one more on. We'll go for 4. Just to make sure we use up all of these ragworms tonight. Because we're doing a bait change every 45 minutes and more. Just hope the stingers get there before anything else, eh? So yeah, hopefully these, I'd imagine they're hand-dug ragworms. But you never know, do you? We'll get the tail of this other one on. Right, that'll do. So I've got them all in there. Going to push them all down. And then wrap this hook around the line a few times. Put it down a little bit. And then hook it through the rag. There. And there you go. You've got one hook at the top going that way. And the bottom one going that way. Hopefully you can see that. Fingers crossed. But you've got both hooks proud. I'm going to put the rods. Oh, it's already up there, isn't it? So it's a pulley panel rig. That's all right, I'm going to clip it down, and happy days. Get it chucked out and I'll come back to the chat, everyone. But that's what we're using. We're using double hook pulley panel. As I said earlier, I've been prone to cutting the second hook off because I didn't know how to do that. But I've grown up a little bit now, so we'll start doing that. That was incredibly silly. Oh, there's a pile on there. I thought I should have my rods. Right then, quickly check the chat and then we'll cast that one out. 46 likes because 22 people. Do appreciate everybody. Pastry chef. Oh, nice one. Fair play. They can be paid quite well when they're working in a nice posh restaurant. Well, we'll get that cast out, everyone. Is that a fish or is that just a snag? I think it might be a snag. Imagine though. Piglet came in untouched, so I'm gonna put a softie out and give it a nice squeeze. Cheers, Jay, appreciate it. There's a nice softie there. Nice softie, so we'll get that squeezed on nicely. We'll mush it up, release all that flavour. And we'll see what happens. Go bring this one in and I'll come back to the chat. Squid head had been taken, but that was about it. Right then, anything going on in the chat? 50 likes, thank you so much everybody. Dano's here, nice one Dano, how you doing mate? Nice to see you. No luck yet. It's going to be a slow, tough one. definitely going to be slow, I reckon. It's not the place to be pulling out 20 stingrays one after the other. I'm going to go for the squid again. And yeah. It's a very niche beach down here. I'm the only person fishing as of right now. There were two people fishing earlier, and they had a small bass. But it's definitely a niche market to be fishing down here, as you don't get quantity down here, you get quality. So it will be a tough one. We blanked twice last time, so there we go. Was you out for your premiere, Dano? The boy. Top UK moderator, the boy. Hope and pray, eh? Hope and pray. Come on, the stinger in the hand. Stinger in the hand, dog. We got a guy down the beach. You can see his silhouette right there. He's got a drone out on the go. Come on, Stinglebees. It's one of the top spots in the area for him in terms of close to me. Potential tomorrow evening going to one of the even better ray hotspots. Anyone know if Dangle's had anything yet? Might pick up when it gets darker, you never know. Second high tide's supposed to be in about an hour and a half, and the tide's barely gone down. So it's pretty weird. The guy said that after that the tide should shoot out, so we'll see. Not yet, okay. We'll see what happens. We might get pushed off at about 11 o'clock-ish, you never know. Dan's planning to be out for a while, I think. Nothing yet, no worries. Lucky J, lucky J. Sweet as a nut. Yeah, as I said earlier, 2 guys were down here, and they've been here fishing here before. They said in a month's time or so is when they'll start coming out. I was here 2 weeks, in 2 weeks' time, a year ago. That's probably because people were catching them the week before. So you never know. If you don't try, you don't catch. So they might be here, they may not be. If you haven't already, do hit that like button. I do appreciate it, my friends. Perfect evening for it. Cheers, Richard. So everyone doesn't know, this one here, poo fart. This rod here has got squid on it, left one. The highest one has got peeler crab on it. Actually, a softback now, softback crab on that one for the hound. Also doubles up as a stingray bait. And then on the right, we got 4 ragworm for a sting boy. All pulley panels tonight. Just makes it easier to pack down. And they're obviously quite a good rig as well to be using. One of the most popular rigs, if not the most popular UK sea fishing rig. They've all got 3.0 koi key hooks on them. Wide mouth specimen. Wide mouth specimen. So yeah, good sharp hooks. Very good, very nice. Stingleberry fin. "29 people, 55 likes. Cheers, everybody." Potentially when the sun goes down in about an hour, when it gets darker, we might get into some fish. The stingers, my best chance is probably within about now and the next hour and a half, so we'll see. Definitely need to get me a couple more rays this year, or rays in general. Got 1 rod cast out far left, 1 in the middle, 1 far right, covering the entire beach. Come on the fishies, indeed. That's the one, Stuart. Surprised Dan hasn't had anything. Very surprised. He's blanking, yeah. It'll definitely at least catch a dogfish by the end of the night, tell you that much. But when it gets darker, I reckon he'll get Smoothound City. I was thinking about fishing the point round here tonight, because that's quite a popular spot for big smoothhounds and the stingrays. But yeah, we are here, right at the entrance to the beach. Oh, that's a bite in the middle, wasn't it? That might be a bite on the peeler. It's definitely a wobble. Oh, that's a softback crab getting a bite, everyone. No way, here we go, come on. Here we go.
Come on. Oh, go on. Might have a fish on here. Fish on, let's go. Come on, let's go. What we got? Come on. This could be anything. Big set hasn't come on. Don't say it's a dogfish, come on. Yes! Yes. Come here, you. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Sweeter than that. Get in there, we got a starry Smoothound pup. Let's go, everyone. Look at that, it's all about the angle. Happy days, look at that. We got a nice Smoothound pup there. Let's go. We haven't blanked, that's a bonus and a half. He's got half the crab in him, so he's happy days. We'll get another crab out, softback that was. If there's small ones, I imagine there'll be a few big ones. We'll get that bait back out. But yes, we haven't blanked. Let's go. We're beaten down as well. Woo. Nice one. Let's get it back, everyone. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. If I'm going to catch them down here, then there's no doubt that Dan's going to catch him up there. My bait's bigger than that. Yeah, shut up, Neil. Happy days. Cheers, Jay. Nice one. Nice one, Richard. Peter, nice one. Happy days. Into the first fish. We'll get another softie put back on there. Hey, a fish is a fish, no matter what the size, eh? I'm sure Dan would get gassed about one of them as well. Well, I'll get that chucked out, maybe a little bit further this time as well. traps are set again, everybody. So there we go, we haven't blanked. That's always a good thing. Message retracted from Neil. What's it going? Matt, you doing comp now since Dan has given you a 1 fish lead? No, definitely not. Cheers, Rick, as well, mate. He's with Dan. He's indeed with Dan. Yo, Stuart, chill out doing the old spam, my brother. I do scroll up and check the chat when I'm not here, so there is no need to post it 3 times. Whether you meant to or not, I don't know. But yeah, try keep it on the down low with the old spamming. If you would, thank you very kindly. 3 rods, yeah, well. If you're going to come somewhere niche like this, then you might as well. Let's see if we can zoom into this. Internet playing up? Yeah, no worries. I've had that problem before when I was on Dan's stream. That's cool. I don't really have many people coming here and troll, if any at all, really. But yeah, it's just nice to keep the chat plain and simple. But yeah, let's try and zoom in on this. There you go. Look at that. Walla, walla, walla. For me, it looks all right. I don't know if you guys have got blurry vision or what, but look at that. It's a big cruise ship with a face on it. What do you know? Coolio beanios, nice one. Yeah, there you go. First fish of the night for me. We got a Smoothound pup, starry Smoothound pup. That's brought the, what's it called? The morale. That's brought the morale up. I honestly thought it could be a blank tonight. That's one of the things you risk when you come down here. It really is. But hey, if there's small ones like that, then there's always a chance for a bigger one. And with the tide coming back in about an hour or so, you never know. There could be some big bad boys out there. As I said, we've got on my left rod, we've got whole squid, Sam squid. That's a nice bait as always. Sam squid's a banging bait. In the middle, we got softback. We did have peeler at the start, but I've changed it to softback, and we just had a little pup on that. Are we getting a bite on the ragworm as well right now? It looked like the rod tip was quivering a little bit, so I had to go and look. But yeah, we've got Sam squid on the left. In the middle, we got a softback at the moment, but we'll switch it between softback and peeler. And on the right, we've got the double pulley pennel hook ragworm bait. Left one's a dogfish desperation bait sort of thing, but you can catch hounds on it. I guess you can probably catch rays on the whole squid. They're not massive. The Sam squid, you probably know them. The middle one, Stingrays take softback and they take peeler. And obviously so do the Smoothounds, which we just caught one on. And then the right one, as I said, is a Stingray bait, but also a bass bait as well. I guess softback peeler crab is also a bait for bass as well. So we got a good range of fish we can catch. There's not a lot of fish down here, but if they are down here, they're probably of good quality. Cheers, Stuart. I can hear an echo. No idea, Richard. I hope it's nothing annoying. And if there is, I hope it fixes itself. Good old YouTube. Come on, the fishies. That little baby Smoothound is giving quite a little tug on that rod. He's lucky I didn't rip his guts out with yanking it. Yeah, fingers crossed we can get into a bigger one, but it's nice to see that they're around down here. Always nice to catch a fish at least. Have I got another device going? No, shouldn't do, no.
What are you lolling about, Neil? Has Dan caught a £50 smoothhound? I've just changed the way that the microphone... Stinger, yeah. I've just changed the way the microphone sounds, so tell me if it sounds any different or not. For the best or worst, I'm not sure. I've got 3 options I can put the microphone on. Does that sound better or does it sound worse? Probably Dan watching me. Oh, fair enough. I don't think Dan can watch me, to be fair. Don't think Dan's got a second phone to watch me. Might have been Neil in the background watching him, you never know. Yeah, does the audio sound different at all? Does it sound better? Does it sound worse? Good night all, good night Peter, I do appreciate it. Sounds okay. Cheers Brian, appreciate it. Did it sound better before or is it better now? I appreciate it Peter. I'll if I have a Stingray then I will definitely put it on the thumbnail. But other than that I'll try to put it in the description if I do catch another fish. He does? Fair enough. So Stingray bait. Dan's too busy reeling in that Stingray to watch another channel at the same time. Oh well. I hope Dan's not reeling a Stingray down there. I'd be gutted. Probably cry. Nice one, Neil. Matty 12 hooks. Well, I made a 10 hook flapper last year or something silly like that, but I only used it twice, I think. I was going to do it for the whiting, but just a bit of a ball ache really, wrapping it up and taking it out. You never know, I might be able to find some massive winder that I can wind it up on. I think I cut it down as well to make more rigs. Oh, we're getting a bite on the ragworm, I think. Definitely a little bit of bouncing on the rod. Nothing huge though, which is a bit disappointing. That bait's probably got another 20 minutes or so till I replace it. Neil, are you still there, my friend? Got a question for Big Dingo. If you can forward a cheeky question. Be pretty sweet to go out on the sib round here, I reckon. There's a place you can set off from, launch from in Warsash. I think it's the Rising Sun pub. Me and Dan went down there before with the old boat. And the engine flooded itself on us. Never went back there again, unfortunately. But it might be worth setting off from there. What do you want to ask Dan? Ask him if he wants to go for try to do a stinger bash in the evening tomorrow. I'll go get a pound of ragworm in or something. We can try to go stingray hunting down towards Littlehampton way. Not all the way, but towards that way. In the evening. I don't know what he plans to do some more fishing, but I reckon we better fit that in if he wants to. Come on, the Stingray, Stingray, Stingray. Come on, the Smoothound. Cheers, George. Appreciate it for going over. See what he says. They're probably saying, nah, I'm alright. I'm alright.
Never know though, be pretty nutty if we can go and sort that out. He had a lot of rays, I think he had like probably 7 rays or something in one session last year. And I had a solitary conger, and I thought I had a ray, but it turned out I was tangled in Reese's line, which was very gutting. Well, there you go. Such is life. Yeah, 10-15 minutes we'll bring the ragworm bait in again and replace that one. Next one to change after that is probably the squid. Depending on what happens, might change the crab before. But yeah, we got plenty of squid, got a whole pack of Sam squid with me. I probably got about 15 crabs as well, 5 of them being peelers. So plenty of bait. 31 people, 56 likes, appreciate it everyone. Welcome to all the new subscribers as well. Gonna have to start getting the lights out sometime soon. Ordered some mackerel feathers the other day, which arrived on probably Saturday. So we're going to be going out on the Sib sometime in the next month or so. Chase after some mackerel. I've got some big lures as well to go after some decent sized bass. Be banging if I could catch some bass and mackerel and take them back to work and cook them for people, customers. That'd be absolutely insane. Do some mackerel ceviche, Joe Della style. The pesky chef, mackerel ceviche. Get a bit of wobble on that crab in the middle again. Non-committal. Gonna have to persuade him tomorrow. Fair enough. Cheers for that, I appreciate you going over and asking him. I'm sure I can persuade him somehow. Nice one, Richard. £10 of rag and some Haribo. I think you'll persuade him. If not, send me the Haribo. Nice one. Dan says West Sussex is the place to go. Yeah, that's the area I meant. I didn't want to go all the way to Littlehampton, but that's probably the place that we would go. I'll send him a message once we both stopped our live streams, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, imagine both of us will be going live tomorrow lunchtime-ish. And then both of us probably in the evening as well, if you're lucky. You never know. We'll be going live in the same spot tomorrow afternoon. But if he plans on going closer to home in the evening, then I might broaden my horizons again and go Selsey way again. I doubt I'll fish East Beach again. Cheers, Richard. Right, another 10 minutes on that ragworm bait, we'll bring it in. Squid bait we'll check in probably about 15 minutes or so. And the crab's just chilling. Oh, can't wait to get back out on the sib. Anchor up somewhere in your shorts and go for a swim. One thing that would be pretty cool is to come down here in the summer and go scuba diving per se around here looking for stingrays. I hear a boat close in. What's that about? Right, I'm gonna have to go for the wee wee. Go to the toilet, everybody. Very nice. Grabbing a pew and sitting down now. Lovely job. 32 people, 57 likes. Really ought to hold that in just in case you need to neutralise a sting. Oh, it's quite funny. That is very inquisitive. Thank you, George. I'll bear that in mind. Any particular reason why you don't want to fish the East Beach, Matt? It's my go-to mark for raising hounds and bream. I went there last week, Billy, and I had a spider crab and a dogfish, and that was it. I probably fished the wrong tide for it. But that's why I change it up. Do you know what I mean? I probably fish. I don't want to say where I'm going, just in case. Do you know what I mean? But West Sussex area, we're gonna go that way potentially tomorrow, if Dan wants to. If not, I might get myself a pound of rag or something along the lines of that and send it down that way myself. But yeah, we'll see. The Isle of Wight angler, how you doing, mate? Any luck? Just got on. I've had a baby Smoothound pup, starry Smoothound pup, and that has been it so far. Yeah, it's given me a bit of optimism for a bigger one coming around. I wasn't that optimistic of catching one in the first place, to be honest. It's a bit of a hit and miss down here. It's quite rare to catch fish, really, but if you do, then you're bound to catch a good one. So that's why we're down here for the stingers. Gonna be changing that stinger bait in about 7 minutes or so. Trying to keep it every hour, because that's how much bait we have. We can change it every hour. Bit annoying, but that's the way it has to be sometimes.
Right?
Hello, mate.
Did you see quickly landing flight object?
What's that?
Did you see any quick landing flight object?
Oh no, have you lost it?
No, I landed somewhere here. I see you.
Oh right, no,
I quickly landed here.
I didn't hear or see it, no.
1% battery.
Oh no. Oh dear. I'll grab my head torch quickly.
Oh, I see it.
Have you? Yeah. There's a guy flying a drone. He looks like he's landed over here somewhere. Have you got it? Nice one. How far can you get out with it?
Me?
How far can you go with it?
I'm not sure.
No, a bit scary.
Right now I be almost 3 kilometers.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You know, I fly around that ship.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I
All
lose
the way out there?
orientation where I am.
Yeah.
And see on the computer 2.5 kilometers, 35% battery.
Oh god.
Coming back.
Yeah. What brand is it?
DJI.
Oh, okay, that's expensive.
Mini 2.
Yeah, that's
Mini
expensive.
3.
Fair enough. You're a photographer, are you? Or?
Just for fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I lose time.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah. Nice one.
Catch something.
Only a Smoothound, small one. Yeah, not much. Trying to get a Stingray. You never know.
My father loves.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's maniac.
Yeah, fair enough.
You spent all night here.
Probably till 12 maybe.
Well,
Yeah, not too long. Yeah. Good bit of fun.
yeah. Nice weather, beautiful sun.
Indeed. Yeah, don't get better.
Yeah, I like that place.
Yeah.
Fly to spend time.
There we are.
We're coming back. Anyway, to work. That was fun.
Nice one, you too. Cheers, mate.
Ah, nice one. Coolio beanios, my friends.
Right then. Almost time to bring that Stingray bait in. We getting a bite on one of the rods? I see a little bit of movement. Is it on the crab again, or is it just a bit of windy waviness? Might just be a bit of wind. Tide's definitely gone down about 2 meters or so in terms of lengthways, not depth. But it's going to be coming back up again shortly. If not, it's going to be where it is at the moment anyway. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it's going to go down, how quickly it's going to go down, but there we go. Right then, I'm going to get the light out now. It's getting quite dark. I think I'm going to... It's a bit of a predicament really, because I like having the rods lit up obviously, and I've got my old head torch that I've been using for it. But the new Phoenix one is just banging, so I might just use that one on the rod tips just so you guys can like fully see it. But obviously I've got the floodlight one, so we'll put that up so you can see the stands and stuff like that. It gives a bit of perspective other than just seeing rod tips in the night. So we'll get this one up and then we'll see what goes on with the rod tips in a minute. Right then, ragworm's been taken yet again. There's barely any weed, which is good. That's definitely a good sign. There's not a lot of weed. So I get that baited back up again. Dan changing baits. Matt asked Dan if you fancy West Sussex. Cheers, Stuart. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, so going to do the same again. Put 3 or 4 ragworm on, probably 2 big ones and then 2 smaller ones. And then put them all, push them all down to the bottom hook, and then hook the top hook in at the top. Right tighty. Got these lovely rag from rovers. Expensive, but you know, they're quite fat and juicy, so why not? There are places where you can get them cheaper, so I might be going down that route tomorrow if we do go out for stingers again. Because there's no point spending more money for the same thing if you can get more. Yeah, these are some nice fat rag. Nice fat juicy rag. And obviously something out there's enjoying them, probably crabs, but there you go, is what it is. At least we're feeding the ecosystem. £1.60 at a time. Good old fishing, eh? After I chuck this in, we'll check the squid bait as well. So what I'm doing is I'm feeding the ragworm onto the bottom hook, pushing them down the line a little bit, and then we'll push them back down the line and hook in the second pennel hook at the top, and we'll have a nice squashed down compacted ragworm ball. Perfect for the stinger. See, I'm doing 4 ragworm at the moment. Ideally you probably want 5 or 6, but just what I've got at the moment, so that's what we've got to do. Put 3 on the line, and I put 1 halfway on the bottom hook, so there's a bit of tail waggling around. There we go. So I've got 3 ragworm up here. I'm going to push them down, back down the line like that. You get a nice ragworm ball down the bottom. To be fair, that's plenty enough bait for one stingray. Look at that, that's juicy as hell. Getting the second pulley pennel hook. Look at that, lovely and juicy, everyone. Second pulley pennel hook. Wrap it around the line a couple of times. And I'm going to pull it down the line and hook it into the ragworm ball up here. And there you go. Yet again, another lovely bait. We've got 1 hook proud down the bottom, 1 hook proud at the top. To get that clipped in again, we've got pulley pennel rig. Get it clipped onto the nice breakaway weight there, on the clip there. And that is our ideal stingray bait, definitely an ideal bait. I'm very happy with that, how that's presented. So I'll get that clip back on and throw it back out again, everyone. This is literally the first session in about 2 years of fishing where I've actually fully committed to using a 2-hook pennel. Before, as I said quite a few times already, I used to cut the second hook off. I just have 1 because I didn't know what I was doing with it. But yeah, I've suddenly decided to use 2 for the stingrays, so that's what you're going to do. And I'm quite happy with how I'm presenting the baits. So yeah, we'll get that cast out, no point leaving it there. And fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. Dan said he's up for going to West Sussex tomorrow, but he'll phone me tomorrow. Nice one, I appreciate that, Stuart. It's all right, we don't need to know that Dan's changing the bait though. I do appreciate it though. I've been cast out approximately 25 metres, which is a pretty good distance from around here. Matt has had a starry Smoothound, indeed. How you doing, Christine? Nice to see you. I've had a little pup, little Smoothound pup, so nothing much, but definitely beats a blank for down here. It's pretty difficult going down this beach, so yeah, I'm happy with that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap head torches, so I'm going to use my expensive one to light up the tips and my cheap one to bait up and everything like that. So yeah, coolio beanios. Let's get this on the rod tips. Give me a second, everyone. You're right, Melissa. I've had a baby Smoothound, only a small one. But as I said, it's pretty difficult to catch fish down here, so happy days. Mel is Dan's girlfriend, so say hello, everybody. And by Dan, I mean Dangles, South Coast Dangles. Try and get the best angle for this, everyone. Give me a second. $60 likes. Cheers, everybody. There we go, all good. Can I ask, how did you manage to cast a 10 hook flapper? The hooks were probably about 7 or 8 centimetres away from each other, so it was all within rod length. And I've had a triple swivels. So we didn't make it too hard, but yeah, good fun when the what they called whiting are in. I think I caught 2 dogfish on it at the same time, but yeah, I didn't get further than that. I was down Hazel Wall. Oh, bite on the squid. I'm about to go check that as well. There you go, bite on the squid, everyone. Oh, it's quite a tug on that rod as well, because it's quite a heavy tip. I'll about to check that rod. Let that develop a little bit, hopefully. See if we can get a second bite on it. Are the rods satisfactorily... Are they lit up? Good enough, everyone. I know it's probably a bit difficult to see the 2 fire rods, but they're close together, but hopefully they're lit up well enough. yeah, we had a nice pull on that squid, so we'll leave that and see if anything happens. Rod looks great. Cheers. Appreciate that, George. Good to see that you're happy tonight. I've bought some extra Pictures Perfect Happy Days. Thank you so much, guys. I bought some more fluorescent tape, whatever it's called, luminescent tape. It's the stuff they use on like police cars. So it's like the, what's it called? Hexagon pattern. I've been meaning to put it on. It's in my car. I did buy some like 2 years ago, but never got around to putting it on. But be pretty sick if I could light up at least half of each rod. That'd be pretty cool. So I'll try to do that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we had a good old chunky bite on the squid. So we'll see if anything happens with that. I hope so. You never know, the fish could have hooked on. It might have been a dogfish and it's hooked. But we'll leave it a bit longer since we only saw one big chunk and that was it. For those who don't know, we've had starry Smoothound pup already. That's been it. And that came in on the softback crab, which is on the red and white tip. On the green and yellow, we've got 4 ragworm on a double pulley pennel hook bait. It's a cracking looking bait, really is. I'm happy with it, really proud of that actually. Very proud of that presentation. And then on the left, we literally just have a Sam squid whipped on there. And as I said, we had a nice chunky bite on it, so we'll see. Can we get fish number 2 tonight? I'd love it to be. Phone's all charged up as well, which is happy days. What we'll do is we'll check that squid in about 5 minutes or so if you don't see any more action. Otherwise, the fish can very well come off if there is one on there. We'll see. We've completed 50% of our species hunt tonight though. Just checking the tide again, see what's going on online. So it's a weird one down here. I don't know how it works. I'll quickly show you. We got a high tide at 7 o'clock, which has already been and gone obviously, and then at 10:15 we have another high tide. And that's exactly the same height to be fair, so be expecting the water to start coming up as that's in 20 minutes. So probably about there to be honest, 20 minutes or so. Yeah, well, we'll see. Pretty cool though. I'm gonna see when it goes back down again. Low tide is at 1:30 and it goes down to 2 meters from roughly 4. So we've definitely got time here. The tide is not going to rush out. So yeah. Can I ask how many hooks I'm fishing with? Yep, on the left rod we've got 1 hook 3/0 pulley pennel. In the middle we've got another 3/0 pulley pennel with 1 hook, and on the right we have a double 3/0 pulley pennel. Yeah, so 4 hooks so far. 4 hooks tonight, and that's it. Not doing any flapper business. I don't want to be doing scratching. There won't be flatfish around here, I wouldn't imagine. You never know. Right then, I'll probably check that squid. Nothing's happened for a while. Check that squid as well. You never know. Feels a bit weighty. Nothing fighting though. Just seaweed. What's going on there? Never had that happen to me before. Somehow my squid had worked its way all the way up to my swivel at the top of my line. So get another squid on, so we can have a bite on that. We'll see what happens from there. Go check the crab bait as well when I have to cast this one out. And you never know. Keep your hands quickly and get that chopped back out again. We definitely had a bite on squid. And then we'll check that crab, everyone. Put a new crab out probably. Whee! I didn't go very far. Oh well. Oh, is this fighting back? Or is it just seaweed? Right then, a bit more seaweed there, which isn't the best of fun. Hopefully we're not going to get weeded out from now. I'm going to put a peeler on this time. We've had 2 softies out now. We'll switch back to a peeler. And we'll see what happens with that. $62 likes. Cheers everybody. Do appreciate the support. Look at that lovely peeler that I got myself. Happy days. I ain't paying no tackle shop £1 for a bloody crab. Let's hope we're not going to get weeded out for the last couple of hours we're down here. Second high tide's in about 10 minutes apparently. We'll see. You either knocked it or you've got a bite on the left hand rod. Yeah, I did have a look at that. I think I might have knocked it, to be honest, Richard. I will keep an eye on it though, so thank you for that. But I do believe if you go back and check, I might have knocked it. That one's not that far out either, to be honest. Pretty poor cast on that one. Yeah, still trying to get used to the multiplier. I'm not very good with it actually. Well, I'm not bird nesting it, but yeah, just not getting great distance. Difficult to get that third one. Oh, do we get a bite there, or is that just wind? There you go, that's made it a lot easier to see. We'll try to do that from now on the live streams. Put the one rod lower down. Means you lot have got to look everywhere. Knocked it with your shoulder. Nice one, Richard, appreciate that. Go zoom in a little bit so it's easier for you guys to see it. See the action if it does go down. Try to zoom out so you can get a little bit of floor. But we are here for the fishing and the rods. So, left rod squid. Highest rod, the green and yellow, is the ragworm. I think it's a bit late now for the stingrays, but you never know. And the red and white, we have a peeler crab now. I think stingrays are more of a light sort of fish. That to be around in the daytime, or at least when there's light. Surprised we haven't had any bass, to be honest, on the ragworm. That's sort of a good bass bait. Still time. Just fingers crossed that seaweed doesn't get in the way of everything. Definitely makes it a little bit harder to watch all the rods from being like that, so I might move the other one a little bit closer. Have Dan and Neil had anything yet? Do anyone know? I'll be thoroughly surprised if you said they've had nothing. Be thoroughly surprised. I mean, hey, who knows? Fishing the tide down might be a bit dodgy, but not yet, seriously, no way. He's in for the long run though, he's there till 12 and beyond, so you never know. Nice one, cheers. I'm sure it won't end like that, but there you go. Should have brought my coat down with me. It's getting a little bit chilly. I've only got a hoodie and a t-shirt and my waders on, so not too bad yet. But I did expect to be able to sit here with my hoodie on all night. There you go, who knows. Hopefully we'll be able to. There's no chance of me leaving my rods and stuff here while I go to the car, it's too far away. Not that there's anyone round really, but you never know. Oh, that's a bite. That is on the crab as well. That was a bite on the crab, everyone, the red and white. Nice. Peeler crab. So it could be a Smoothound. Weird bite though, very weird bite. Just a bite and that was it, come on. What are we saying? Come on, come on. There it goes again. Here we go, here we go. Could be a hound. Oh yes, here we go, come on. Oh, this could be a hound. Here we go. Hound on, hound on, hound on. Oh, hound on. Here we go. Hound on, everyone. Decent hound. Here we go. No, just fit it. No, still on. Definitely still on. Come on. Yes, come on. Yes. Nice hound. Oh, yeah, come on. Yes, come on. Yes, let's go. Sweet as a nut. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Let's go. Oh, baby. Come here, you. Oh, yes. Yes. Get in there. Get in there. How's that looking? How are we looking? Oh, yes. That's got to be £6 maybe £5. Woo! Let's go. Yes. Let's go. How's that looking? How's the quality on that? I want a nice picture of that. Give me a second, everyone. I'm going to turn the camera around so I can see what's going on. We'll weigh this one, because I haven't had a big one so far this year. Happy days. We had the bite. We had the nice bite. Let's go. We're off a ride pier tomorrow for Bream. Happy days. Right then, we're going to turn the camera around so I can see if we're getting a good thumbnail. Woo! Let's go. It feels so good on this rod as well. Let's go. Here we go then. Lovely job. Come on, buddy. Play ball, play ball. Such a powerful fish. Happy days. Right, so oh, that's crazy. I didn't think we'd get a big one down here, but you never know. If you don't try, you never get. Right, we've got a nice scale. I know, honestly, this is sad. I'm going to put it in the gill. I know it's not the best way to do it, but I don't have a bag with me. So we'll make it quick and as painless as possible. I know, my friend, I know. Here we go. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Oh, no way, sweet as a nut. That's like £8.4. There we go, right, it's stopped. Let's see what it says. No, you idiot, no! Yeah, we got to wait, everyone. £8.44, woo! 8.44 pounds, let's go. Sweet as a nut, it's not a double. We're almost there, but happy days. 8.44 pounds. Down the old Warsash. Happy days. Look at that. Well, we're getting back. Nice one. Coolio. I'll bring you all with me as well. Why not? Yeah, I don't like hooking him in the gill. That's really not the best way to do it, but he's fine. Happy days. Here we go then. £8.44. Whoop whoop. And it's gone. Can't see it anymore. Already gone. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. Oh, let's get you back in the hot seat and chuck another peeler out. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry. Happy days. £8.44.
I have no idea what my current PB is, but hey, can't complain about that. That was on peeler, frozen peeler. We'll get another one out and see what we can do. A little bit bigger, but this crab, but I'm gonna squish it up on the hook with the bait elastic. That's what I did. I literally whipped it on nice and tight on the hook. Oh, heart is thumping, happy days. Yeah, I whipped it up nicely on the hook. You take the back off, you take the cheeks off, and you got a nice soft crab, and you can whip the body. So there you go, you've got the peeler crab there, and then you can whip it on like that, and it goes nice into a cylinder sort of shape. Happy days. Cheers 420, how you doing? £6.12 is it? £8.44. Didn't even realise it was that big, eh? Cool, nice one. Let's get the bait back out again. Try again. Let's go. Oh, what a day. Happy days, everyone, happy days. Lovely job, lovely job, lovely job. If there is anyone in the chat that has not subscribed already, are you not entertained? Thank you very kindly. A lovely £8.44 Smoothound. Let's see if we can get into another one, everybody. That rod's already doing funky things I just chucked out. Imagine that, if it just instantly got taken. I think that happened last year. How you doing, Shay, mate? Nice to see you. Well done, Poshy. Nice one. Well in. Cheers, Isle of Wight angler. Definitely making Dan jealous. Believe me, I've been in that seat before, but yeah, he should get into them. He really should. We're getting a bit of bobbing on the rods right now. So I don't know if we've got some seaweed coming through. Stop using my words from Friday night. To be honest, my friend, sounds awful, but I didn't watch your live Friday night, if you did go live. It sounds awful, I know. I do apologise. But it's the truth. But if your words were happy days, then shut up. How about that? Are you not entertained? Oh yeah, maybe I did see that short, I don't know. I thought Dan said that, to be fair. Well, we're getting a bit of rod bobbing right now, so I don't know if there's, to be fair, there's a few waves coming in from potentially a bigger boat. But hopefully it's just not seaweed, because we did just cast that one out. You never do anyways. Hey, what can I say? I'm at work when you stream. I'm either at work or, yeah. Call me an a-hole, but yeah. I don't have a lot of free time to watch people's lives. I do my best to pop on and leave a like and all that stuff. But yeah, it's difficult. I don't get a lot of time. Between, you know, work, the missus, the baby. What time do I finish? Past 9 o'clock most of the time. And by the time I get home, I either go to sleep or, yeah, I go to sleep most of the time when I get home. I thought it was a flying spider, it's just a daddy long legs, just me. That's what counts the likes, yeah, mate. Hey, it's nice to see people when you're live speaking, but yeah. We always go through and give it a like. Occasionally we'll say a word, but yeah. When you go in and say hi and then 40 people say hi to you, it's a bit like, whoa. There you go though. You're out till 11/12. Yeah, I live a weird life. When I come back from work, I go straight to bed, but when I'm out fishing, I can happily go out till probably 2, 3 a.m. I haven't been out till 2, 3 a.m. for ages, but I always feel sleepy around 5, 6, 7. And most of the time when I'm live, I'm yawning at that time. But then when like 10, 11, 12 comes along, I'm awake. Need a bigger beach? Yeah. Right, ragworm bait. We've got about 10 minutes on that and then we'll change out again. I think, how much ragworm we got? Probably got another 2 baits worth, so. It's come see, come sight. It might not be worth it. Chuck it out, but there you go, we're here. Everyone says hello, that's part of the community, bud. Yeah, I guess so, I know. We'll check that squid again soon. I didn't chuck that out very far, but that was a poor casting technique with a multiplier. I've got it on full speed as well. I ticked my way up because I thought I wasn't casting far enough because of that, but maybe that's impeding me a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm getting a little bit of rod bob right now, which isn't the best of fun. That second high tide was 8 minutes ago apparently, and was apparently the same height as the 7:30 high tide, but it definitely wasn't. But it did hold the tide up a bit more, but it's definitely going out now. That head torch has gone down a level, but we're still lit up, that's cool. Let's hope there's another big smoothhound about, eh? We caught a pup. We've caught a big mama. Let's see what else is about. It's definitely a bit spooky down here, be on your own. Yeah, that stingray bait is bobbing around a bit, so there must be a bit of weed on there, I reckon. Hey, it's not like last year though. We've actually caught 2 fishies, and they're quite a good one as well, so happy days. Another 10 minutes or so on the stingray bait, and we'll change it out. And then that squid bait needs to be checked as well. The crab's obviously fine out there. The crab hasn't been taken unless a fish takes it, so that's coolio beanios. So unless we miss a bite, we're all good. Thanks for the support, everyone. Do appreciate it as well. To everyone who's here. Does the microphone still good quality? I did change it earlier. It was on the standard, but now I've changed it to wide spectrum, whatever that means, I don't know. No worries, Richard. I do appreciate it. I'll have it all time stamped so you can come watch the fish again. If we do catch another fish, I'll put it in the description, but that'll be tomorrow morning. Thanks so much, Richard. Cheers for your moderating help, whatever the word is, I don't know. Thank you very much, Mr. Richard Jarvis. Ricardo Jarvo. "65 likes, happy days." Gonna pop on a Dan's live, see what's popping. Sorry if there's a bit of overlapped audio. Just want to hear what the old dango's got to say. Let's see if we can get Wi-Fi. Might not be good enough. Bring on another Smoothound though, come on. What was that noise? Oh, getting a bite again. That's why. Oh my god. Give me a second, everyone. What was that? I saw metal go ping. I thought it was something thrown at me. Oh, here we go. No? What happened there? What happened? What the hell? I'm gonna have to rewatch that back on my own live. Everyone see what happened there? Because I showed a metal ping and my rod started shaking. So did I get a bite or did it just a bit too much pressure and it just went ping, or what happened there? That scared me. Cat shark for Dan. He caught a dogfish, has he? Just watching the live back, everyone. Looked like my rod just slipped. Was it a bite, was it? I'll have another look back. It looked like my rod slipped. Oh, is it moving again? I think it might have just slipped, to be honest, I don't know. It's not quite in the, it's not in the cup holder thing, so might have just been where it was a bit tight and it slipped. We'll see though. Right, this stingray baiting is coming in a minute. We'll check that, and then we'll check the squid, and then we'll keep an eye on the crab bait. But yeah, they're not getting taken, the crabs, unless it's a fish. Cat shark, down to the cat shark. That's a dogfish, isn't it? See if I can get into his live and say hello. We're definitely getting some rod bob, so it must be weed. Getting adverts for Dan's live, what a cheeky monkey. Bring on the Smoothound.
Looks like a line bite, was it? Okay. If you say so. Okay, nice one, George. It did look like it was, good night, Rich, I appreciate that. Thanks, Ev. Thanks everyone for all the information on that. I probably will err on the side of it slipping. So cheers, Jay, for the shout on Dan's live. £10 of ragworm. Oh, poor dingo. He sounds so upset. He'll catch a bigger fish than me though. Right then, let's go check some baits, my friends. Imagine, £40 stingray right here, right now. You ready? Oh, 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 maybe. And again. Oh, bloody hell. That's a lot of weed. Or a fat old stingray. Here we go. What we got? Hey, ain't fighting back. Oh, bloody hell, this is a lot of seaweed, I think. Hey, we'll go on the side of a dead stingray. Drag it up the seabed. Here we go. Oh, imagine. £10 stingray. Whee! Just imagine, my friends, just imagine. Oh, my poor balls. Oh. Alright, let's go down and have a look what we got. Bit of seaweed. Have a look. Holy hell, that's heavy. Why is that so heavy? Holy hell. We have got a washing line, my friends. Good old washing line. Okay.
Here we go, big old tangle. Come on. Oh, Jesus. This weed is ridiculously heavy. Right then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 2-hook pulley panel off now. There's not much ragworm there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that last ragworm for tomorrow. I'm going to add it up to the next session. Hey, I tell you what, that ragworm wasn't even touched. I'm going to chuck that back out again, never mind. I was going to say, was going to do a pulley panel, just single hook, change it over, but since the ragworm has actually been untouched for that entire time, I'm just going to mush it up a little bit and send it back out. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, those guys said the tide would go out really quickly, and I thought, you know, since 1:30's low tide, maybe not, but that tide's actually gone out pretty quickly. So we may be in unfishable territory soon enough with the weed, so hopefully not, but we may have to call it in the next half hour or so, which is a bit disappointing. We've been live for 3 hours, but yeah, I'll show you this bait quickly. As it went out, to be honest. Still got the top hook proud and the bottom hook proud, so we're going to give it a squeeze, see if any juices come out. But yeah, still a bit of juice in there. Definitely still a bit of life in there. We'll chuck that back out, everyone. I wouldn't normally, but you know, we'll chuck it out and then we'll check the other baits, because the seaweed is, yeah, this stuff is weird. It's like really heavy. That bring that in was definitely a lot heavier than the actual hound I had, so disappointing, I know. The way you're pulling that in, I was expecting 20 pound of weed. Yeah, honestly. The taller rod is gently pulling down, suspect weed. Yes. Cheers, George, appreciate that. Indeed, I agree. Yeah, we'll check both of them, but this weed is like, I don't know, it's not even like there's a lot of it, it's just very, very heavy. Ridiculously heavy. I'll chuck this back out again. We may get weeded out, we may have to call it a night, but yeah, I've had a lovely hound so far. Wonder what else we can get on ragworm. We'll check the crab bait and recast that out again as well. I reckon the tide's going to drag all the seaweed into my lines though, so yeah, time may be limited. Crazy. Right then, let's cast this out, my friends. Right then, suspected, loads more weed. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Yeah! Oh my balls! Oh! Thank God I didn't catch a hound on this as well, so I would never be able to get this in. Showing the strength of the Penrith. Oh. Oh, killed it. Holy hell. Holy hell. Whew. Right then, everyone. We go back to the chat to see what's going on. Alright, it's not looking good. We're going to be definitely going down to 2 rods, but we may be done. Did you start using a multi with a guide line on to help get used to using one and buy one tomorrow and get started to use it? No, I just started using it really. I barely used it to be honest. But yeah, I haven't got good with it per se. I can cast with it without birds nesting it, but I'm definitely no pro chucking it miles out, so yeah. That bait we've just chucked out again is definitely in the weed again, so it looks like we might be done tonight, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. We've got 3 hours in, we've had a nice Smoothound, but definitely gonna start packing away 1 rod, because yeah, I've chucked that straight back out and it's bending again, which is kind of scary. I don't want to be pulling in big lumps of weed, so I'm going to quickly check the other rod. It's been out there for a while still, and then, well, to be fair, I might check that bait, see what's going on with that one, because it's already bobbing. But yeah, we might be done for the night. We'll check that one first. Oh dear. Oh dear. Unless it's the Stingray, we're probably done. Yeah. Yeah, that was just me. Right then, cool. Let's have a look then. Oh dear. Deary, deary, deary. Let's have a little sky and chat, and then we might be done. We'll start packing some rods away. There's no way I'm going to be fishing into that, my friends. Have I caught the plug? Yeah, I think so. Oh, guide line, is that what it is it? Yeah, you've got to use your thumb in it. It's a bit difficult, but it's all right. You might have to wear gloves with it because it does get a bit tight on your fingers sometimes if you're bringing something heavy in. Yeah, we're going to start packing down, I think, everyone. There's no way we're going to outfish that weed at all. Oh, I'm going to pack the first one away first, get that out of the way. Oh, Christ. Not fun. The multipliers make the same fate, might be cutting off. Oh my god. That is how you snap a rod tip. Let's stop. That was not out there for long, that was like 2 minutes and it was probably 10 kilo of weed on there. Oh. Right then, I'm going to bring this rod in as well, everybody. What a shame. Actually, I'll find... Oh, it's there, we're good. Oh, this one seems alright. Coolio. Right then. Fishing is done, my friends. What I am going to do is, for, you know, we'll say for comfort reasons, I'm going to keep the live going as we pack down, because otherwise it's a bit freaky out here, to be honest. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the live going if you guys, anyone wants to stay around and have a quick chit chat. But yeah, it's a pretty remote location, and something happens, it's just nice for someone to be on the live stream, you know what I mean? Scare me, that noise. Yeah, I get kind of paranoid when it's dark and quiet. Probably most people were like that, but there you go. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining the live tonight. I do hope you enjoyed it. We did catch a lovely Smoothound, which will be the thumbnail, of course. Lovely. Yeah, I do appreciate anyone that stays around. I'll probably be about half an hour, well not half an hour, probably 15 minutes or so to pack down. I'll bring you for the walk with me if I can on the way back. It's only a 5-minute walk, but it's a bit secluded, a bit spooky, so why not? my fishing career is bright, you never know. I don't expect to be the next TA fishing, but there you go. I'm out there having a good time. I caught a nice fish tonight. Hopefully the ray hunt will continue tomorrow night. Maybe I'd get a stingray tomorrow night down West Sussex way. That's if we go. At least in blank indeed. We'll see how Dan gets on. But yeah, for now, as I said, there'll be no more fishing. But just chilling and packing down in the comfort of the live stream. If you lot don't mind. I know there's not a lot of you. But just that little bit of just having a few people helps you. Are you going to do a live tomorrow evening? So Dan going live during the day? You'll be live tomorrow afternoon? Yes, hopefully tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, yeah. Afternoon down Hayling, and then in the evening it'll either be somewhere else in Hayling, or if Dan wants to, we can go West Sussex way for stingrays or normal rays. Oh, that's what Dan's asking, is it? Are you doing a live tomorrow evening? If so, Dan's going live during the day. I mean, if he wants to do lives together at the same time, I'm cool with doing lives during the day and during the evening, but I don't mind, it's up to him. I'm cool doing 2 live streams. Don't know if that's what he's saying. Other way around, am I going live during the day and Dan in the evening? We'll see. I'll give him a message and see what he wants to do. I'm pretty flexible. I mean, I'd love to go live both times, you never know. Blooming seaweed pushes us out, eh? What a load of poo. Some could say you could persist with it, but yeah, don't know about that one. It's not my usual fishing spot, so I don't know if it clears away in half an hour or whatever, but yeah, definitely had a good run tonight. Ah, what was I saying? $67 likes, not bad. Packing away is always the worst bit. Seaweed is good for you, Matt, full of vitamins and minerals. Yeah, well, why not? I like a bit of sushi, but not while I'm fishing. We'll put it that way. Oh, this is impossible to get off as well. Might have to bring some Warsash seaweed down to Hayling tomorrow. Yeah, smart people. Oh, no, I'm not going to say anything. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I've got the daughter in the morning, so we'll see how that goes. But Dan wants to be around 1 o'clock, I think, fishing. So, and that is sort of when the daughter's going to sleep for a nap. So, we'll see what happens. Love to see you and Dan do a fish off live on here tomorrow evening. Yeah. I don't like the sound of fish off, to be honest. I don't want to be competitive about it, because it just makes one person get upset. It makes one live stream a bit more depressing than the other one.
I'm sure Dan's got a catch tonight. There's no way. If he's going to be out for 12 o'clock, Dan's determined not to blank. Exactly, yeah. I'm sure he's going to catch something. If Neil's caught a dogfish, there's no reason why Dan can't catch a dog if he's desperate. Especially down there. Right, there's that packed away. South Coast Dangles. Cheers to everybody who's still here, do appreciate it. I will show my face on the camera a little bit later on after packing down and say my goodbyes fully. If you would like to stay around for that, more than welcome to. Will be a little bit longer. Maybe you should go along and help him. I'd love to say yes, but my girlfriend will probably kill me. And plus it's not that close to me really. Probably a 40-minute journey. From Warsash to Gosport. Oh, maybe it's not. You never know. We'll have a look. If someone could give me a time and how long it takes, then maybe I can go star on South Coast Anglers live stream. Bit sad we didn't see what fish was on the bite on the Sam squid earlier. Would have been cool to see what that was. Where am I? I'm down Warsash. Just type in Warsash and there'll be a general search sort of thing. Should be close enough to the time. Yeah, used most of the ragworm, probably got about 2 baits worth left. That's not too shabby. Just hope I don't fall out the newspaper on the way home. Taking your rubbish as always, happy days. Takes 22 minutes, fair enough. It's hit and miss. It's probably not worth me going down there, to be perfectly honest, and they probably upset the missus more than helped me. Right, I'm gonna get the rods packed down. Pretty calm now, I reckon the weed's gone. No. Always away. Sweet. Yeah, for the wind forecast, it's actually been pretty calm down here. Forecast be 12, 13, 14 mile knots wind, so been pretty calm. Would have been nice though, yeah. I'll think about it when I get to the car, but yeah, it's probably a no. I don't want to get on the bad side of the missus. If I can get home a little bit earlier, then why not? Yeah, it's definitely late enough for me to be getting home. No, don't lose the rods, don't lose the rods. We do, Pete. It's pretty spooky on the beach, alone. What do you say so myself? Right then. Won't be too much longer and I will be leaving and I'll say my goodbyes. I'll keep the live going while I'm walking back. Sweet as a nut. Dan's done. Stingray's been caught by Neil. Are you serious? Are you genuinely serious? Neil's just caught a stingray? You've got to be joking. Surely not. No way. Get my other phone out. Where? No way. You've got to be... You can't be serious. There's no way that Neil's caught a stingray. How big? Seriously? Has he brought it over to the live yet? I'm scrolling back. Has he caught it yet? I'm seeing he's bringing something in. Was that a prank, bro, was it? You pranked me, didn't you? It was weed. Why'd you do that? That was mean. That's mean, that is. You are a big troll. Oh, what a day. That was mean. Why you troll me, my friend? Ain't about that life. Oh well, there you go. I left the lie, but that's what Dan said. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it was not. It was in fact seaweed. It looks like. Oh, Dan's actually packing away, is he? Right then. Dan's had enough. No way Dan had enough. That's not like Dan. Crazy. Oh my god. I can't believe he actually caught nothing down there. Only a dogfish. Jesus. Dan's been slowly packing up for almost as long as I have. Okay, fair enough. I appreciate you guys being on here with me. Still, even though I am packing up, obviously, not fishing at all. But yeah, better to be safe than sorry. Hopefully I'm not kicking around my expensive rod. Yes, I am. Nice. Yeah. Right, guys. The last rig is in. Thank you all for coming on this evening. Poor Dan.
106 likes, that's fantastic. I've had to declare myself down for a blank.
No way, I can't believe it.
Will blank.
Oh my god.
To the best of us.
Poor Dan. That is very unlike him. Right then. Oh, let's get home, let's get home. Poor dingo. Oh, what a day. Three rods, eh? 2 fish, 3 rods. Both fish on the same rod. Well, I won the fish off, it looks like. Right then, friends, just the tripod and the tent, and we're done. Thank you so much to people that are here still. Looks like it's George and what's his face? George and what's his face? Stuart. Do apologise, but honestly, before I left Dan's live, he did say Neil was into a array. No, that's all right. Dan is actually blank. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, Jay. Cheers for you being here as well, guys. Thank you. Still here. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, it's only to keep me company while I pack down, because otherwise I'll be even more paranoid. I don't know if you lot get paranoid when you're like this, but when you're down on a pretty remote beach, it's kind of a bit scary, isn't it? Not the best of fun. And hey, you lot can't do anything if something does happen. But at least you see it happen. Good fun, eh? Good fun. Right, cool. That's the rod bag fixed up. Just need to get the light. Sweeten up. Lastly, the tent, and we are good to go, my friends. I'll walk you back to the car if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a gentleman, I am. I'll walk you back to the car. If I can, that is. I might not be able to have the hand space, so I've got a few bags with me. Turn the old camera around. 67 likes, thanks everyone. Had to keep Nick company for when he went back to the car. Nice one. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have. I know it's been a while to pack down, but that's what happens when you take 3 rods, say.
We'll have to get a session on the go with you, Jay. I need to get Adam out as well. Thank you for amazing evening, Matt. You're welcome, Stuart. You're very welcome. I'll put the timestamp in for the fish. And if you want to re-watch it back, you can. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. Oh, so we'll be still live walking back to the car, which is like 5 minutes away. You need to sing so we can hear you okay when you're off camera. Yeah. I ain't doing that. There is no guitar stuffed in my box, unfortunately. Ah. Nice one, Jay. Yeah, Town Key's pretty sweet sometimes. Maybe go somewhere more adventurous so you can spread your wings down the beach somewhere. Oh, these beach shelters suck sometimes. Come on. Might be putting it in the wrong way. Oh, got it. Top. I caught it. We're good. We're good. We're good. I haven't had this much hassle with it before. Maybe we'll try from this side. I don't want this problem tonight. Definitely not the time or place I want to be dealing with this. Town Key has not been fishing that well, fair enough. Hey, the day when I get a nice boat like what Reese had is a day that I'll be taking people out, subscribers and that lot out. But with a sib, it's difficult. Not that I don't trust people, but it's just difficult, isn't it? When if the bus is fixed, I need to get down the south coast for a few days fishing. Fair enough. Night, Stuart, I appreciate you. Thanks so much for coming on. You've been here for most of the stream, if not all of it, so thank you so much for your support. Yeah, if I ever get a proper boat, then definitely take people out. But on a sib, it's a bit dodgy, innit? I don't want to have, you know what I mean? It's not like I don't trust people, but sibs and hooks can be a bit dodgy at times. And I don't want to be upset on a boat with someone because they accidentally pop the boat or something like that. That would be an awful feeling. That's why I don't even let my friends go on it most of the time. I think Dan's the only one that I've let on my Hydrus so far, so. And that's obviously a £2 boat, basically, so there you go. Right, we are basically all set up and ready to leave. Gonna get everything on. Oh, this is the least favourite bit, but there you go. Car keys are in the box. Phone is obviously recording, very good. We'll have a quick look at the sea state and then we'll pop off. Right then, let's have a look, see if there's any weed down here. Do apologise if it's a bit rocky. Just putting the tripod down now. Yeah, so down here, near the top of the tide, it's very rocky. But then when you get down here, it gets muddy. Well, there's all the weed. You can see all the weed. That's what I was bringing in, so that's not fun. It's definitely calmed off, so if I did wait half an hour or so, I could have carried on fishing, I reckon. But yeah, the water was decently murky tonight. There you go. We've got some eyes over there. That's the first set of eyes I've seen all night. Pretty freaky. We all know it's probably a fox, but I don't want to see that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Oh, the eyes are gone. No, they haven't. Either way, that's pretty freaky. We don't like it. Cool. Right, we were set up about here because I kept tripping over that post there. Don't look like we've left any rubbish any fishing gear, anything like that. So we're all good to go. So yeah, thank you so much everybody, do appreciate it. I will be walking you back to the car just for my safety. We've got a funny sign here as well, here you go. Here's a good meme. Take your dog poo home and stop spoiling my walk. And then someone's strapped some dog poo to the sign as a gesture of screw you. We've got some people here that have been bumholes. That's sort of why I'm still live, so just in case something like that happens, some rowdy customers come down, at least someone's there to watch me get beat up, you never know. 6J likes now as well, thank you to whoever dropped the like. Obviously there's only 6 people in here, so yeah. The OG, there's got a bit of water down there, I don't know if it's a lake or something in there. But it's not too bad of a walk. Last time I came down here last year, it was all overgrown, so you could barely walk through. But it's a bit difficult here with your rod stand in the air. A bit tight. I hit my rod stand on that earlier. Make sure not to hit it this time. Cool. Yeah, so a good night all in all. Had that baby Smoothound to get me hopes up a little bit earlier on. And then that Big Daddy one a bit later on. Of course, we're keeping you company for safety, but I wouldn't know where to send help. Yeah, I know. I'll be able to tell you where I am. I said earlier, it's down Cowles Lane in Warsash. So if you do have a fancy coming down here for the Stingrays, it's a pretty decent spot. Well, I say that, but you never know. Down this way is probably your best chance. Within half an hour of where I live. And then obviously 45 minutes away is Old Wick and Littlehampton and all that lot, which is probably where we're going to go fish tomorrow night. Might go to Old Wick, something like that. Won't give exact locations away just in case people try to meet us down there, do you know what I mean? Not that's a bad thing, but just makes it a bit awkward if you got someone constantly speaking to you. And you know, makes it difficult to get along with the live. You've got a cow pasture there, got some moo-moos in there, definitely got some moo-moos in there. You've got your gate here, so if you do come down here, then you'll know you're in the same spot as I was. Almost there though, it's not too bad of a walk. For about 5 minutes all in all, just got to go past this bit down here. No, it's a right turn at the cars. It's a residential area as well, so people that live down here are lucky as hell. But they're probably £2 million houses sort of thing down here. Pretty nutty. Big old mansions down here. So maybe 3, 4, 5 million, who knows. Oh, fat old slug, Wildlife Watch. Welcome back to the Wildlife Watch. There's a fat old slug on the floor. Right then, we are almost home. Happy days. Oh. Right then, friends. That'll do. We have successfully made it back. The car's only a short distance away, so we'll switch it to this camera. Just make sure there's nothing creepy ahead. I think you're sensible, not giving that location. Yeah, exactly. You never know. Will doesn't do it because he's got people that dislike him for whatever reason. I don't think I've got anyone like that. It doesn't like me, but you never know. You could have offended someone somehow. Don't know how people react to things. But yeah, I can see my car. We're on the home stretch. Cheers, Jay. Cheers, Stuart, as well. I know you've gone to bed, so thank you, and cheers, George. Thanks for your help throughout the entire live stream. Been a very enjoyable live. Well done on your hound. So pleased for you. Thank you very much. I put in the hard work. I blanked a few times, and there you go. Caught a nice £8.44 ounce one. However it works, I don't know. But yeah, we're back at the car now. My shoulders are killing me. I just hope the car opens. It's not opening now. Let's hope the key works. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck. I'll be calling my dad to bring the second key. Right, thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate your support. I will see you in the next one, hopefully tomorrow. Me and Dan will be live sometime during the day and the evening. So yeah, thanks so much guys, do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great evening, thank you so much. And let's see if I can get in my car quickly. Right then, I'll see you later guys, thank you so much. Cheers Jay, thank you. Cheers George.